Coming up on this week's edition of the Met Report, the soccer season kicked off last weekend. We'll tell you how they did.
Plus, Colorado broke rain records with even more to come.
And Auraria campus has a replacement pizza joint in the Tivoli. All this and more coming up next.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Met Report. I'm Jeffrey Will.
And I'm Cinthia Maldonado.
We have unfortunate breaking news this morning. The Metro State community is mourning the loss of one of its own today. Dr. Larry Johnson passed away Wednesday at his home in Westminster. Johnson was a math professor and a former chair of the math department. He is survived by his wife Sandy and their 4 children. Services are scheduled for Monday the 16th at Westminster Presbyterian Church. Our hearts and all go out to the family.
The process for filing financial aid has become increasingly difficult every semester for the students at the Auraria campus. Jesse Salazar shows us why lines are longer and forms are more difficult to fill out than ever before.
This semester, the problem arose with the loan disbursements and the increase in interest jumping from 3.8% to 6.8%. The lines became longer, the paper piled up, and the anger filled the air among the students just trying to pay tuition and buy books. I asked an economics expert here at Metro to express his opinion.
Well, student loans are being defaulted at a very high rate in last 10 years especially. And they have reached to a default of about $1 trillion nationwide. So students are borrowing a lot of money from federal government and are not repaying, are not doing a good job of giving it back to the government. I think government needs to give loans selectively. I think they don't really have to raise the interest rate. Then not giving easy loans to good students is going to be problematic.
Then I found connections to the president and the people and why he chose to sign the bill.
We only finished paying off our student loans about 8 years ago. Think about that. I'm the president of the United States.
The amount of debt that young people are coming out of school with is a huge burden on them.
I'm Jesse Salazar for the Met Report.
The new bill affects all students, including in-state, out-of-state, and undocumented. Although undocumented, students Colorado have more college options than ever before. They continue to make MSU Denver their school of choice. More than 2/3 of the projected 500 students eligible for in-state tuition are enrolled here at MSU Denver. This number represents both new and returning students.
Colorado is one of the healthiest states in the country, and fitness is here to stay at Metro. The Health Center at Auraria promotes healthy lifestyles here on campus. They offer classes, programs, and activities for busy students. The Mind and Body Experience is a good fit for staff and students who like Zumba, Bolly Fit, or belly dancing. They also have a yoga and group fit classes. The Health Center welcomes back students to a more fun and vibrant fitness atmosphere. We asked fitness expert Beth Sandlin, why is it so important to exercise with such a busy schedule?
To motivate them to come. I think a lot of people are intimidated, especially when it comes to yoga. I hear I'm not flexible or I can't do that. But I want everybody to walk away with that even the instructor had a first class. And the first class is the hardest because you have no idea what's going to come at you.
For more helpful tips, visit Campus Recreation or the Health Center at the Plaza Building.
Metro State University wants to build a new $50 million science, technology, engineering, and mathematics building. The STEM building would be the main home for Metro State award-winning aerospace program. The new structure is projected to be 143,000 square feet and would be adjacent to the new Student Success Center. School officials hope to split the costs among Metro, private partnerships, and the state.
Everyone likes having variety in life. The Met Report found a place where possibilities go from infinity to beyond. Infinitas Pie opened its doors for the first time in November of 2010, and this past August, iPie came to the Auraria campus.
We are inspiring via mouth-watering pie. We serve 8-inch personal pizza pies. Everything's going to be custom made to order. You pick your crust, your sauce, and then top it off however you like. We have 5 different crust options. There's 8 different sauces, and I have several toppings, a little over 30.
Garlic cheesy on ready? Garlic cheesy and a regular.
Add the rest of the numbers.
For me, my specialty is the Jolly Molly, but our whole honor roll is full of specialties. It ranges from the Michael, which is new on the honor roll. It has a bean chili sauce in it, and no mozzarella with chorizo and cheddar. I have a very classic train wreck.
Oh yeah, our lighting in here is terrible. Hopefully we'll get it redone.
The pizza, I got a Cinnapie, and the Cinnapie is really good.
We got the train wreck. It's pretty good. It's good pizza.
It was a pretty great experience eating there. My favorite pizza there is the Hawaiian pizza. Pineapples, sausage, and pepperoni. I like the way the pineapples are always freshly cut.
If you're looking for a new place to eat on campus, iPie is the place to try. Pizza has tomato sauce, but iPie has infinite possibilities. For more information on food and ordering via phone or online, visit www.infinispie.com or call 720-887-4588.
Club sports bring together groups of students with similar interests to organize and participate in a specific sport or recreational sporting activity. Though club sports can use your existing sporting skills to develop leadership, budgeting, and teamwork skills, college club sports are swiftly rising in popularity and sweeping across campuses nationwide. There are currently 17 club sports on the area campus and are available to all MSU students. With sports ranging from badminton to taekwondo, there is something for everyone. Fees for the clubs are included for the student costs. There is a link on the athletics homepage explaining the entire site, so please visit msudenver.edu. Well, those club sports sound great. I don't know about you, but I've been curious about taekwondo personally.
I thought you like fencing.
As soon as they offer it.
Okay.
Coming up after the break, Met Report Sports is coming up and rolling fast.
Also, Hassan Shah gives you what's new in Hollywood.
And the record-breaking rains comes to Colorado. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Last week we told you wrestling might be canceled for the 2020 Summer Olympics, but thanks to the International Federation of Associated Wrestling Style, also known as FILA, the IOC has voted to keep wrestling in the 2020 and the 2024 Summer Games as an additional sport. FILA implemented new rules and better sport presentation to keep the sport modernized.
Congress is in agreement with President Obama the decision to respond to the use of chemical weapons in Syria. Peaceful protests against Bashar al-Assad have now turned into a civil war, with more than 100,000 casualties. The U.S. Senate, along with 189 other governments, signed a treaty that prohibited the use of chemical weapons in 1997. Reports indicated that the Syrian government used chemical weapons to kill over 1,000 people last October. The use of chemical weapons will be the catalyst for U.S. military action in Syria if diplomatic efforts are not successful.
Our ideals and principles, as well as our national security, are at stake in Syria, along with our leadership of a world where we seek to ensure that the worst weapons will never be used.
Spaghetti and cilantro lovers unite. Last weekend, the Met Report headed out to Lakewood to soak up the annual Italian festival as well as some sauce.
Over 100,000 people gathered last weekend to celebrate the 10th annual Italian festival in Lakewood. Belmar Shopping Center plays host to parades, pizza, chalk art, and charities. One organization works year-round supporting children who face life-threatening illnesses.
Project Angel Heart is an organization that provides food for those coping with life-threatening illnesses free of charge and freshly made to their needs.
Families enjoyed Italian culture and traditions.
We have kids decorating numerous bags with different pictures on them. Involved with Festival Italiano for quite a while. We've had a great partnership with them, and we've been able to have a coloring station here for our bags that we deliver meals in, and the kids just love it.
Even though the festival comes once a year, it is safe to say families all over the Denver area look forward to next year's Festival Italiano.
According to the United States Geological Survey, the rain that Colorado has received this week has been declared a 100-year storm. The storm brought more rain than Colorado has ever seen, breaking a previous record of most rain seen in the month of September, from 4.5 inches in the month to over 10 inches. Multiple cities across Colorado are shut down, including Boulder and Aurora. The city of Lyons was shut down and had no way of getting in or out. The United States Coast Guard was called to help rescue people living in Lyons. Evacuations for Lyons are planned for today. Spots across I-70, both east and westbound, have been closed due to unstable road conditions. Damage calculations are unknown at this time. Be sure to check which roads have been closed throughout Colorado before heading out. The Met Report will keep you updated as information becomes available.
Well, I really hope all of our commuter students are being safe this time. It's crazy out there, and not to mention wet.
Yeah, so take extra precaution when going anywhere.
Now, when we come back, Kevin Hall brings you Met Report Sports, and Hassan Shah brings you what's new in Hollywood.
But before that, we pass it over to Leah Rayflap for the Met Report weather. Any signs of the rain going away, Leah?
Metro, don't let go of your rain jackets just yet because the rain is not due to let up until the end of the weekend. Tomorrow we have a 30% chance of rain. Sunday we will have a 40% chance of rain. Nonetheless, it's still going to be warm. Tomorrow in Denver, our high is going to be 79. Down in Colorado Springs, it's going to be a little bit cooler. We're only going to reach 61. Over in Lamar, summer temperatures are continuing on just as ever with a high of 83. Over on the western slope, we've got an average high of lower to mid 70s. Moving on to Sunday, we're going to see a little bit more rain, but we are going to cool down quite a bit. In fact, in Denver, on Sunday, the high is only going to reach 63, as in Boulder. On the eastern side of the state, we're going to stay in those 70s, pretty common. And on the western slope, those averages from yesterday are going to bump down into lower 70s and even dip into the 60s in Gunnison. As far as your 5-day forecast, we will say goodbye to the rain and see more sun. Monday starts the week off with a high of 74 and a low of 56. Throughout the week, we'll see similar temperatures. Tuesday with a weekly high of 79. Moving into the weekend, mid-70s continue as the highs, while the mid-50s average out as a weekly low. I'm Leah Rayflab. Stay with us. The Met Report will be right back.
Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down.
Where I bring Hollywood a mile high.
Aligning the Hollywood stars over Denver.
I'm here to bring you the latest juicy gossip from the mile high to the streets of Hollywood.
Give your most handsome look to that camera.
Where I'll be bringing you the latest gossip from Tinseltown all the way up to a mile high.
I didn't get any injuries. You're okay. I was okay. I was a little dancing, these, you know.
Check us out every Friday live at 12:30 p.m. on The Met Report.
Hi guys, this is Eddie McClintock. I play Special Agent Pete Latimer on Warehouse 13, and you are watching The Met Report.
Now joining us for EntertainMET is Hassan Shah. What's going on, Hassan?
Hey everybody, now rain might have cooled things down this week, but it sure has been sizzling on YouTube. I bring you into this week's most viral videos. One of them with Eddie Murphy in it. That's right, Eddie Murphy is singing with Snoop Lion. The video is called Red Light, which released on YouTube earlier this week. It's been 2 decades since Eddie has made his singing debut. According to Rolling Stone, Eddie never quit writing songs, he just stopped releasing them. So how did he make Red Light? No surprise, he's got the hookups. He installed a recording studio in his mansion. Now, we all know this song. You know, this is one of Jeffrey and Cynthia's favorite songs. Mine too. Hit it! That's right, Macklemore Thrift Shop. But guess what? He's got another jam up his sleeve. Looks like Macklemore hit the farm in his new music video, White Walls, featuring Ryan Lewis. How does Macklemore go from thrift shop to the farm? Easy enough, Ryan's farmer friend and former roommate suggested they shoot their new video at his farm. And bam, that was it! The video was shot around Washington, including parts of Kittitas and Seattle. The dance floor is heating up in Hollywood. The all-new fall 2013 celebrity cast has been revealed. Hold your seat, because Meatball Snooki is making her way to the dance floor along with High School Musical's Corbin Bleu, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and King of Queens Leah Remini, and along with many other really cool stars. Hold your seat even tighter, because Denver's revealing its own stars. Give it up for the cast of Dancing with the Broomfield Stars.
I'm Nicole Salter. I work at Holy Family High School in special events. I was chosen by the Broomfield Community Foundation as one of 8 celebrity contestants to dance for the Broomfield Community Foundation.
My name is Bob Sakaguchi, and as you can tell, I'm Italian, so Sakaguchi.
Going on its 4th year, Dancing with the Broomfield Stars is sure to make a bigger leap this year.
It's become this big community-spirited event. You come to the event and it's just like, wow. It's so much fun, and people are there having a great time.
Being a Broomfield star isn't as easy as you think it is.
It's a lot of practice and repetition, over and over and over.
Grueling. It's been very grueling. We started off, what is it, since May? It's been about since May.
We started in May.
And it's been 2 days a week, and then we started going 3 days a week.
With only 2 weeks to go until D-Day, the competition is heating up, and the dance couples need your help.
Vote for George and Nicole.
Of course. Vote for us.
I'm telling you, this is gonna be a hit show. The show will be on September 26th, 7 p.m. at the First Bank Center. Tickets are only $20, not a bad deal. Click on to firstbankcenter.com for more details. Now, you might know him as DJ Chones at the club or as KS 1075's afternoon host. It's been 12 years and he's still trending. Find out why and his crazy childhood nickname. Takes only 2 hands, a cool hat, and a record for DJ Chones to give a whole new meaning to music.
Music is life to me. I mean, it's definitely a pulse. I mean, it's a heartbeat.
Your shot for that WWE Live is going down less than 7 minutes.
This guy knows music inside and out. He made his mark as Colorado's hit DJ according to Westward. He highlights his DJ niche.
My style is so broad, like that's not niche. I'm just not good at one thing. I'm not the best at everything, but I'm pretty good at a lot of things.
The name Chones is hip and fresh, but what was his original title?
They cut it in half. It stems from chones.
And chones.
Yeah.
And that's the slang word for underwear.
You are absolutely correct. Did some research, bro.
So your name was Underwear.
Yeah, man, still is.
Marking his 12th year for KS 1075 and now getting his master's at University of Colorado, Denver, I asked him where he sees himself in 10 years.
The reason I'm going back to school is because I just want to expand my knowledge and, of course, more credentials to my resume. I got a lot of credentials, and I'm not trying to brag or boast, but I just want more. And so I'm hungry for knowledge.
Jeffrey, Cynthia, I could just see you on that Broomfield stage right now.
So definitely vote for us.
Definitely.
On that note, after the break, Kevin Hall shows us how the men's soccer team's season begins in Met Report Sports. Stay tuned.
All night long and do it all again so I can find my way back home.
The sun seems to shine a little less since you've been gone.
You were the one I wanted. Don't don't stray, don't ever go away.
I'll just smile and everyone will wanna go with it. Oh.
From the Colorado School of Mines in Golden.
To Black Hills State University in South Dakota.
To Colorado State University in Pueblo.
For more than 100 years.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference
has stood for excellence in the classroom and on the playing field.
With 14 great colleges and universities.
Student athletes in the RMAC achieve on a national stage.
While earning their college degrees.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference continuing the tradition of excellence.
Welcome back. Joining us now is Kevin Hall to tell us how the first week of games went. How's Metro looking, Kevin?
Well, our first week went pretty well. Men's soccer was the first of our fall sports teams to play a home opener, taking on Western Washington in their third all-time meeting. Junior Carlos Mendez making his way onto the field. Could this be foreshadowing? Maybe. Metro had multiple scoring chances in the first half. They had 7 shots in that first 45 and go into halftime tied up at 0. 15 minutes into the second half, and Andy Lopez, he breaks his scoring drive with the header off the corner kick, and Metro has the lead. The Vikings on the attack 15 minutes later. Andrew Weishar with the laser from outside the box, and once again we're tied and headed into overtime. Metro's first scoring chance of extra time is from the aforementioned Carlos Mendez, and it hits the top corner just on the outside of the goal line. But second time's a charm, and Mendez, the hero of the game, the overtime winner, and Metro starts their season off with a victory 2-1.
Yeah, I missed 2 real easy chances before that, and then just keep my confidence up. Got a good turn, was able to push it by 2 guys, and then luckily I got the finish off the side netting, so that was nice.
The Roadrunners looking to make it 2 straight wins, taking on Cal Baptist at home. We pick it up in the second half, scoreless. The Lancers strike first. Alex Anderson with the ball in the box. He beats the keep, James Tanner, for the 1-0 lead. It's now or never for the Roadrunners. 2 minutes left to go in regulation. Here's Pierce Galan, and boom! He saves the day with his left foot, and we head into overtime again. Great chance on the set piece. Andy Lopez gets under the ball off the head, but he just misses. Game ends in a tie, but I bet Coach Parsons is still happy to come away with some points.
The guys did a good job at, just kind of battling back, and getting that goal. Pierce getting that goal, obviously, with, a couple ticks over 2 minutes left in the game. So, it's good that we battled back because this is a good team, and like I said, they'll do very well out there. So this will help us, and as far as the national goes.
And now that same men's soccer team is taking on St. Edward's up in Wheat Ridge High School. That's because our own field outside at Auraria is a little wet because of the rain recently. They're currently down 3-1. Goal from Metro came from Brendan Hughes. That's late in the second half. Women's golf now. The brand new women's golf team kicked off their season this past weekend. Is the 8th women's sport here at Metro, and they look to get started off on the right tee. Metro State making history in their first ever event down in Pueblo. The team led by Coach Ben Porty to kick off the new season. Sophomore Valerie Cruz, a Colorado State University transfer, shot 85 on Sunday, while finishing tied for 32nd. Junior Danny Look hails from Minot State University and finished 40th while shooting an 85. The top roadrunner was junior Jasmine Rowland, who finished 29th overall and shot a 2-day total of 167. The team finished 12th, just 1 shot back of Black Hills State. Not too bad for a first time. And then our women's soccer team just finished up their game. They tied St. Edwards 1-1 thanks to a Brandy Farley goal for Metro.
Oh, I'm totally stoked. I can't wait to see how the rest of Roadrunners do. I'm certainly going to catch the games.
Best of luck to all our teams.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Met Report. For Cinthia Maldonado, Hassan Shah, Kevin Hull, Leah Ravelab, and the whole Met Report staff, I'm Jeffrey Will. We'll see you on campus.